You know I don't play right. Just give me the word.
Hello, everybody. We are back at N.E.C.K for day 2. Miss J here with Miss D. It's Sexually Speaking, and we have a fantastic guest with us today. Introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Sir Marvelous, a professional dominant, kink educator, and your friendly kink expert.
Yes, love that.
So happy to have you here.
Yes. What have you enjoyed so much so far here at N.E.C.K?
Well, first thing I would say is definitely the people. I love being surrounded by people that kink alike like me. But also the space.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is definitely
beautiful.
One of the best dungeons, if not the best dungeon that I've ever experienced.
We said the same thing. This is our first time here,
Yes.
and we were just like blown away, like how big it is, how many things they have for you to explore, and I'm really excited for tonight to see everybody on every piece of equipment.
Yes.
I'm very excited, especially seeing just like a room full of beautiful black and brown people enjoying kink is just, what our little hearts live for here at Sexually Speaking.
Yes.
How long have you been in kink?
So I always give two answers for that.
Yes, okay.
Professionally, it's been about 8+ years now. However, personally, I feel like I've been doing kink, which is my whole life.
Yeah.
Even before I knew the terminology, which is always something that I try to teach or to share with people that we're doing a lot of kinky things in our quote unquote vanilla sex practices
All the time.
that have names.
Yeah.
And if you learn those names, you can explore those names and figure out how much deeper or how much better you can make things.
I definitely agree. We here definitely try to have space for everybody to explore. We host our own events, and we just love to have a lot of different like little booths for people to try: fire play, wax, some domination. Do you feel like as a dom, is there a number one thing that a client comes to you? Do you have a thing that everybody is like begging for?
So I don't know if this has a kink name, but safety.
Safety.
Yes.
The biggest thing that, especially because I work with only women as it relates to the people that I perform on, the biggest thing for most women, if not all, is just being safe enough to be able to let go, being safe enough to be able to say what I desire, experience what I want to desire, and most importantly, feeling safe enough to know that if I experience this thing with you, you're going to take care of me after.
Right.
So I would say that's the number one thing that people are looking for when they come to me. If you're looking for a more kink-driven answer, probably like the forced orgasms. Probably like
I think safety was the best answer. I truly think safety was. We're
everybody cut here when we're done. That's it.
Safety is just key for everybody in the space. Let's see. It really is. I feel like that's been the conversation with everybody going forward. Everybody has been talking about driving safety, and I feel like going to more events lately, I've been seeing more security at things. I've been seeing more consensual talks, which should always be taking places in spaces.
Like literally, there is a safety class being held right now.
Right now. I'm kind of mad I'm missing a little bit of it, but not really.
One thing I do want to expand on is that when people, especially people in the vanilla world, they hear the word safety come up when we talk so much, and they only think about physical safety.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of what we're doing requires a lot of physical safety when you're talking about the fire play, the impact play, rope play, etc., etc. But what we're really talking about is boundaries.
Yeah.
What we're really talking about is feeling mentally safe, physically safe. Of course, is something on that list, but also spiritually, energetically.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what we do here, it carries on us in a different way that you may not be able to see when you leave. Exactly. So, yes, can you see a bruise if somebody got hurt? Absolutely. But can you see that somebody felt violated?
Yeah.
Can you see if somebody felt like, like they've been harmed, in an energetic way? You know what I mean? That's harder to see. So it's important that we're able to talk to people about having these conversations about how can I make you feel comfortable? How can I make sure that I'm giving you what you want? Right. And how do we check in with one another if at any point in time this isn't what you thought it should be?
Right. And speaking on that, a lot of people look at that perspective from like a submissive, but I would like to talk about safety for D-types, for DOMs, and vetting for you guys. How is that on your end, making sure you vet properly and you're safe on your side?
So for me, I have a little bit of a cheat code that may not work for everybody. So that's another thing that you know, that I love about Kink is that you can make it fit your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Specifically. See, I go by Sir Marvelous, and my brand, it has a very structured brand, so to speak. Like, this is probably the first time I've been recorded in like regular clothes. I normally wear the suits.
Always in a suit. Always looking very handsome. Still very handsome today.
Thank you. But I also, you know, and we've all been familiar with it, the way that we present ourselves is sometimes going to affect the way that people approach us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? My price point is one way that I vet people because I'm not cheap. I'm probably not the cheapest.
You shouldn't be.
by far. You know, people see my thing like, so already, if you know you're sending a certain amount, a certain dollar amount, when you come to me, you're not here to play no games.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm not dealing with a lot of the riffraff. So when people are charging $100, $200, $300 for a session, no disrespect to those who do, you got to imagine that the people that can afford that are probably going to be in the
a little back and forth.
When you add a comma to that price point, they're serious.
Listen,
they're paying attention.
The commas.
You know
they're not playing, right?
You know, so that's one way that I definitely like, you know, vet in that way. But of course, just having those conversations, like doing those consultations, are super duper important to me. And I feel like it's always an ongoing both negotiation and vetting situation. So every conversation, in my opinion, is one way that we could be negotiating. You know, maybe I might learn something about you right now while we're having this conversation. If we were to ever do a scene together, I may be able to pull on some of that information. You know what I mean? Same thing with vetting. I may hear you say something, I'm like, hold up. I don't like what she said. You know what I'm saying? Or I love your personality. I would love your perspective on things. So at all times, we should be vetting people, watching people from a distance, and of course, in close quarters.
Yeah, I love that. Listen, I think we should always give out advice to the D-type because there's a lot of them out there, and some are not always doing the right, proper things. So we want to give good education to them too, not just our subs out there. Okay.
we're everything with that.
Absolutely. But I want to thank you for hanging out with us. It was, you know, we don't want to keep you here that long, but I'm really excited to see your show tonight.
I got something that y'all have never. I mean, for those who have watched or seen any of my work, tonight is going to be something I've never ever done before.
Okay, listen. All right, now this is a question we've been asking everybody. You know, okay, we want to know what's the fit looking like tonight. Can you give us a little details of what is going to be laying on your body tonight?
It is something you've never seen me do before.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's all. That's all we need. That's all we need.
But I also want to let y'all know that I got a couple outfit changes happening throughout the night.
Okay.
You know, I love it. And tomorrow's my birthday, so I gotta show up. Or tonight, rather, by the time
we need to take a break and sing happy birthday.
12 o'clock happens, it's gonna be my birthday, so hopefully I'm in the middle of an orgasm circle of some sort.
I hope so too. I'm trying to witness that.
Yes.
But thank you, and I want you to say all your socials. Please let us know where to find you. Everything.
Okay, so I love this part because I made it so simple for everyone. SirMarvelous.com.
Love that.
You can't forget that.
And it's going to be right here on the screen. You can't forget it. Please, he will be
sign
tagged.
up for the email list because as you guys know, with social media, we're hitting day one day and they're hating tomorrow.
Yes.
So the best way to stay in contact with me is to sign up for my mailing list. If by any chance my Instagram changes, my Twitter changes, or something else changes, I can send you an email directly. So please make sure you do that.
Amazing. Thank you.
So this is Sir Marvelous, your friendly kink advisor, and I'm here to let you know that you better be tuning in to Sexually Speaking every Sunday. All right, watch the old episodes too.
Watch them.
Subscribe, do all the things. Make sure you show some love because if you're serious about learning about your pleasure, expanding on your kinks, this is the place that you want to be.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.